outside of your door, the wolves in your bed. Lion's claws are sharpened for war, the wolf's teeth are red. Both the wolf and lion crave the same thing in the end.
Hi, I'm Levi Lion.
And I am Sukai Wolf, and today we are reading Shitty Pastas. Okay, so tell them what we're reading.
We're gonna be reading Who Was Fun? Then Who Was Fun? My bad.
Okay.
Okay, so let's start this out now. So you're with your honey and you're making out when the phone rings. You answer it and the voice is, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell girl, your girl, and she say, "My dad is dead." Then who was fun?
Now, okay, let's read it in English now. Let's read it how it was supposed to be read, because they fucked up with the spelling and shit. Like, honestly, hang on. I gotta show them. Like this is like unbelievable. Like, look at this shit. Then who was fun?
Then who was fun?
So yeah, this was pretty bad. Like, honestly. Okay, now read it how it was normally, like normal now.
You want me to read it normally?
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, I just want to say that I think this was a joke, but if it wasn't a joke, honestly, they need to go back to high school and just learn their vocabulary.
And after he reads it normally, we'll give you a review on this shitty pod.
Okay. So you're with your honey and you're making out when the phone rings. You answer it and the voice says, "What are you doing with my daughter?" You tell I tell her. Wait, what?
I think he basically is trying to say how he's like, he tells his girlfriend what the phone's
Sorry about
about.
that. I got confused by this guy's horrible grammar.
Oh my god! Like, we need therapy now.
Yeah, I can't stand it. It's that horrible. Like, if my English teacher were to read that, I think he would like go into shock.
It would probably be in like 10%. You get like 10%.
You'd probably be like, "I'm being generous, giving you this 10%."
You should have gotten 0, but you know what?
Yeah.
The joke was there. It was funny.
Yeah, he'd probably leave comments and he'd be like, "Are you sure you're in the right grade?
Are you sure you're not a kindergartner?"
You can go back to elementary and work your way back up."
Wait, no, that's not even elementary. That's preschool, dude.
Dude, I think so. I think a preschooler can write better than that.
Hell, my niece can.
You know what? I'm gonna hand a 3-year-old a pencil, and I'm gonna see if they can write better than that.
$100 say they do. But
I should do. Why don't I hand a pencil to a monkey? Maybe he could write it better.
Levi,
So, what's up?
what? Wait. Now let's go back to reading it normally. We didn't finish it.
Okay, let's go back to it. Okay, so it's basically like the girl said, "My dad is dead."
Then who was on the phone?
Who was on the phone?
Illuminati confirmed.
Personally, I don't think Jesus would have been phoned. I think it's the Illuminati. I have no association with the Illuminati, guys. Don't ask any questions.
Now we're gonna get suspected. Okay.
I think you know who would have been phone? I think it would have been
E.T.
like a what if he
E.T.
had a
would have been
stepdad?
phone.
What if he had a stepdad? They didn't mention it in the story. What if there's a stepdad? What if her dad faked his death and then was in hiding
Or
and
or
then
maybe it
called?
was E.T. E.T. phone home.
Or what if it was Xenu, the Scientology like aliens?
What if, just saying this, what if it was her grandfather?
What if it was Bill Cosby?
That explains that. What are you doing with my daughter? That's what the girl was saying. Bill Cosby was the one that wasn't on the phone. Bill Cosby was the one who was the girl.
There's like controversy right now. It's controversial.
Okay.
Sorry,
So what do you
pronunciation.
rate this if it had like? We're not gonna rate it on the grammar just yet because the grammar is fucking terrible. But if it had better grammar, what would you rate it if it had better grammar?
I'm gonna rate it a 2.5. If I rate it a 3, that's too generous.
I think even 2.5 was generous. I'm rating it a 1.
Yeah, that's way too much. Like I don't even think it deserves a 1. Jeez.
You can't go any lower than a 1. I mean,
I know. I guess you're just gonna have to keep it at the 1.
21? No. Uh, so let's go into the next one. We'll be right back. And we're back. I here with Levi Lion, and I'm Sukai Wolf, and we're back here, and I'm gonna read Sally. Okay, so you ready for this?
I'm ready.
Once you have started reading this, you can't stop.
Oh, try me, bitch.
Bitch! You can't tell me what to do. Bitch! Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Yesterday ago, there was a girl named Sally. She loved her teddy bear so much until one day she dropped it in a pond and slowly went into the lava to take a poop and have butt sex and get it as she went far for her into the pond. She felt a warm hand grab her vag. She tried to get away, but sadly she was unable to, she was able to get away, okay, safely. She now she lives outside of lava for the rest of her life. If you go into your restroom and fill your bathtub with lava and turn on the lights and unlock the door and sit in the water, you feel her warm hand grab your. Do I even have to say it?
Just do it out now.
There's so many things wrong with those paragraphs. Okay, I'm not gonna continue reading until I get past this fucking paragraph, dude. Okay. First off, you can't tell me what the fuck I can and can't do once I've started reading and I can't finish. Second off, okay, she loved her teddy bear so much until one day she dropped it into a pond, okay, and slowly went into the lava. When did the pond turn into lava? And how?
Yeah, they don't. Jesus. The person writing this must have been fucking high on crack or something. I don't know what they were high on.
Like,
Maybe fentanyl? I'm not too sure.
and then she takes a poop? What?
Okay, did an 8-year-old like get on a creepypasta and like write this shit?
Okay, it went from a pond to lava to taking a poop. What the fuck? I blame the schools now. Now, after that, she has butt sex. But they spelled sex wrong. They spelled it with SECKS. What the fuck? And then, oh my god, don't even get me started on this. She went father her. They spelled it father her, put together, and when they don't know how to spell farther. Into the pond. Well, okay, so the lava went back from to being a pond, and she felt a warm hand grab her vag. That's that's the least unrealistic. Like that's the least unrealistic thing I've read in this. You know? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now here's the. Now she lives. She was sad, but sadly she was able to get away. Why was that sadly that she was able to get away from a fucking rape lava pond demon? Am I right, Levi?
Yeah.
Like,
So stupid. Oh my god. I can't get over the stupidity.
and now she lives outside of the lava for the rest of her life. Okay.
Yeah, of course that won't kill her. The heat won't be like intense. Oh, it'll be fine. Yeah, livable.
Tell that to fucking Anakin Skywalker. Look at him now. Now he looks like a fucking robot. Okay, and here's the part that doesn't make sense, okay? If she's safe now and lives the rest of her life normally, right? Why is it that when you go into your bathroom now and fill your bathtub with lava, which how the fuck are you getting lava? Because that shit is not attainable. You can't get a fucking bucket of lava. This isn't Minecraft. People, that's stupid.
Yeah.
I think this kid was playing too much Minecraft.
Probably.
And turn on the lights and unlock the door and sit in the water. Okay, how the fuck did lava go to water?
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Honestly, the person can't keep a certain theme. They keep jumping from theme to theme.
It went from lava to water.
Well, they just keep jumping from place to place. Like, their story can't stay in one spot. Like, just, like, you know, kind of, like, slowly move to the next and, like, have reasoning for it. Like, say, instead of, like, the whole lava thing, because that made no sense whatsoever to even put that into the story. There's no logic behind it. So, other than lava, I think it should have been a little bit different. What do you think it should have been?
I think it should have been just stayed water, like, because that would make more sense.
What of? The lava did not make any sense.
And
because where did lava just come from? Like, just out of the blue.
I like how we're, yeah, like if it would have stayed, and by the way, they spelled pond wrong. I just now caught that. It says pound. She dropped it into a pound. I'm gonna say this now. When you know you fucked up, when the last story has a very bad grammar, but at least it still makes sense. Is that sad?
Yeah. It is pretty sad.
At the end of this video, we will see who is the worst creepypasta. Now let's continue the story. Sally's uncle name is Johnny, by the way. What the fuck? Why do we need to know that her uncle's name Johnny? What is it? What is his last name? Fucking Test.
Johnny, this is the life of a boy named Johnny Test.
Yeah, it's Johnny Test. Johnny Test.
Okay, Red Hearts Gwen. What the fuck? What does that have to do with anything?
These nuts.
Ha! Got
him.
I'm not even fucking joking. That's the literal fucking text here.
Got him?
Yeah. Okay, so anyways, the real story of Sally is actually more intense. Oh, so that was a joke the entire time.
What? What the fuck?
I'm not fucking laughing.
Where's bleach when you need it?
What is up, Travel Alert Nation? I'm your host, Killer Keemstar. Let's get right into the news.
We were trolled. I at least I hope the first half was a troll, and I really do.
Either that or the person obviously really lacks story writing and should never do it take it up as a career as a story writer. Not a good idea.
Yeah.
Do not pursue that as a career. Can't write.
And then he says, plus the detail is actually consumable. Oh, okay. Sally was a young girl who enjoyed to play and run around. One day she was out in the yard sitting on her tire swing when a black car drove into the driveway. She knew it could neither be her mother or her father's vehicle, so the young girl, in pure curiosity, found herself walking through the gate of her secure backyard. Her little feet carried her to the front of the car that had just stopped in front of where she stood. The car opened to reveal her smiling uncle. "Hello, Sally," the middle-aged man smiled. Sally giggled at the fact that she couldn't remember her own uncle's car. "Hello, Uncle." "Where is your mommy and daddy?" the man said, lowering himself to her height. "Mommy and daddy are in the house. I think they're making ding-ding."
What? Yeah, that's double.
What the fuck? That's fucking 11! They got 11. They got 25. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. No! Joe! What are you doing? Oh, shit. What?
Fuck this game!
The shelf got... What the?
Rima!
I fucking hate this game. Wait, no, Joe, come on. Wait, no, Joe.
Oh!
Don't. What are you doing? Watch out for the TV. Watch out for the TV. Watch out with the couch. What the?
You could not see me right now, but I just fucking threw a chip clip fucking across the room.
Jesus. So Sky, how's the story? Isn't there are you like struggling with like the horrible grammar?
The grammar on this half was okay. The first,
Also got better.
Yeah.
Okay, so it just starts out really bad. Okay, so someone was probably trolling then at that point.
but why do you have to put sex in your fucking story?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, and why did you put ding ding? I think they're making ding ding. Unless that's food, and I've never heard of that shit, and this is like some other fucking country.
Oh, Din Din, yeah, maybe it's just like, so I'm assuming Sally's just like a little girl kind of thing, and maybe she just calls it Din Din because she can't pronounce dinner, or maybe it's just short form for her, I don't know.
Sally said it in her small voice. Her uncle nodded and then walked her into the house. Halfway through the living room, Sally broke away from her uncle to race to the kitchen. "Mommy, Mommy! Uncle Steve is here!" Wait, what the fuck? I thought...
Hi out there, it's me, Steve. Have you seen Blue, my puppy?
What? What the fuck?
her name... I thought her fucking uncle's name is Johnny!
This is the life of a boy named Johnny Test.
Like, here, see, it says Steve right here, Uncle Steve, right? Okay, I'm gonna scroll back up. Sally's uncle's name is Johnny. Okay, okay. So was that a fucking joke too?
What? Yeah, that's double.
What just happened?
I don't fucking know. Uncle Steve is here, Sally squealed, unless she has more than one uncle.
It turns out it's not even the uncle.
Oh, that would be a fucking twist. Sally squealed in excitement. Oh, really? Her mother looked over to her father as if apple juice. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, really? Her mother looked over to her father as if apple juice.
What? What the fuck?
Either the person trolling or an 8-year-old wrote this.
The rest of this is actually really good, like good writing.
Okay.
Hey, wait, Levi. You said an 8-year-old write this? No fucking joke. I looked down at the fucking story and it says 8-year-old.
Are you serious?
Like, no, here's the rest of it, and you'll hear it. Sally rarely understood why her mother was so easily upset with her father, especially when at that moment her uncle is visiting. I thought they were making din-din.
Yeah.
But Sally wasn't very observant with her 8-year-old mind. Her mother and father constantly fought when they thought she wasn't around, but this wasn't one of those situations. Sally's uncle Steve was never a good man. He was the brother of Sally's father, and motherfucking can't read. Whenever he came around, it was assumed by her mother that the invitation was handed over by her father. Steve was a troublesome man who could never keep a job. Whenever his new wife decided she was tired of his lazy bum loitering around the house and knocked him out, he took a trip back to his brother's room. Steve, what are you doing here? Sally's father asked nervously. I got kicked out of my wife's house, so I came to ask if I could stay with you for a while. Sally's mom looked at Sally's dad and said, For how long? Then Sally squealed. Maybe forever, Mommy. Her mother looked down at her and smiled. Forever is a very long time. Maybe Uncle Steve can stay for the night. Sally looked at her uncle and frowned. That's the end of the fucking story?
Bye, have a beautiful time.
Her uncle's probably like, Sally, you're better than that. You should kill them.
What the fuck? I feel duped? Where's the fucking ending? Levi, we've been sitting here for 20 minutes.
Really?
I've read this story for 20 minutes.
Was not worth it.
And there was no fucking ending.
What? What the fuck?
1 out of 10.
Hell yeah, 1 out of 10, I agree. It deserves it, it's 1 out of 10.
Now here's the question. Which story is worse?
What?
Which story was worse?
I'm gonna have to say... Oh my god, the phone.
I'm gonna have to say Sally was the worst one. Because at least the other one actually had a narrative story.
I guess so, yeah.
And had an ending. You could get past the fucking grammar in that one. But this has some good grammar, except for the first fucking shit.
Yeah.
And then but there was no fucking ending. I felt See, what the beginning felt like it was some like type of fucking ring girl type of shit, like grudge girl, and then it turned into like a fucking normal story, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Jeez.
We're gonna make another video after this, and we're gonna end it. Okay, so you say your name, dude.
This was Levi.
Yeah, you gotta say the channel, your name on the channel.
Oh yeah, sorry about that. Oh yeah, it was Levi Lion.
And I am Sukai Wolf, and today has been the first episode of Shitty Pastas. And what a way to fucking kick this shit off. At the end of, when we get to 10 episodes, we will, rewatch all our videos to figure out which one was the truly worst of this 10 videos.
Hell yeah.
See you guys next time. Dude, you got. What do lions do, man? You gotta do that shit, man.
Okay.
No, just seriously, do it.
Like legit.
No, okay. Just say what your animal is and just say out, you know?
Yeah. Levi the Lion is out, yo.
Wolf out.
Yeah.